Hello and a very warm welcome on this Super Sunday finals day at the 2024 Hylo Open. It's part of the HSBC BWF World Tour, a Super 300 event. We have a decent crowd inside the Zeeland Hall and they have 5 fascinating finals ahead of them. Hope you're going to enjoy it all with us. The stage is set. One of our finals makes a bit of badminton history. Here is the lineup. We start with the mixed doubles. Toft and Magelund chasing a second World Tour title of the year. Dunn and MacPherson have never won one. Then the men's singles final. It's a family affair. Badminton history will be made when Toma Jr. Popov faces his younger sibling Christo. Expect a fascinating clash. Then the women's centre stage. Mia Blichfeld has already won a title in Germany this season, but highly talented Indian youngster Malvika Bansod has been inspirational here all week. Both the women's and men's doubles finals feature the top 2 seeds. First, Sung and Yu take on Ukrainians Buroya and Kantemya. Neither pair have lifted a World Tour title before. And then Lane and Vendy from England face Kier and Sogard. Both pairs ranked well inside the world's top 20. The Danes lead 2-1 on the head-to-head. That's our lineup then. I can tell you the officials are already in place on court. There is the mixed doubles draw. If you're with us yesterday, you'll have seen Toft and Magelund take down the top seeds, Chiquel and Delroux from France, and Dunn and MacPherson had a real battle, 3 tight games, but they got past the French pair of Villager and Valet. And that's why we have this final here this afternoon, just 2 o'clock local time in the afternoon here in Saarbrücken. Here's the current standings in the race to the World Tour finals. Only the top 8 in each of the 5 categories will qualify, and you can't have more than 2 nations in that 8. So at the moment, 3 Chinese pairs, well, only 2 will be able to go. Those finals, by the way, in 5 weeks' time in Hangzhou, China. So here come the Danes, Jesper Toft and Emily Magelund. Always get the kids involved too on finals day here. And waiting in the wings, Alexander Dunn and Julie MacPherson. Potentially one of the biggest games of their careers here today. Might be a few nerves around as well, I would venture. And absolutely no surprise to tell you that these 2 pairs have never met before, so we've got no head-to-head history to go on. Big prize money as well at stake. Winners of the doubles take home more than 16,000 US, but more than that, it's about the honour and the glory here this afternoon.
All right, players. Red or black? You choose the black, you have the red.
Alex to receive, please.
Which end?
So pleasantries and toss conducted by our chair umpire Stephen Ong, and we'll fill in on a few details about these 2 pairs. If you're a regular viewer, you'd have probably seen Toft and Magelund take down the Canada Open Super 500 event. That was in July, after they got to the US Open final the previous week. It really was a purple patch. They're up to 26 in the world, as you can see, which is their best. 6'4", Jesper Toft. Need to keep him on the back line or beyond it, otherwise it spells trouble. Emily Magelund, who's a year younger than her partner. She actually won a bronze with Matthias Thierry in this year's European Championship mixed doubles. And they've really started to gel well as a pair, these 2 Danes. And the big win, as you see there yesterday, when they beat the top seeds, it was a phenomenal performance, really, against Chiquel and Delroux. obviously higher ranked than them, but they came through in 1 hour and 8 minutes. Before that, didn't have any problems in the first 3 rounds. And their opponents today from Scotland, Alexander Dunn and Julie MacPherson. Wouldn't take too much store by that ranking of 103. Actually won the Welsh Open with the lady on screen there, Ciara Torrance, back in 2019, did Alexander Dunn. Won men's doubles medals at both the European Games and the European Championships. And his partner, 26-year-old Julie MacPherson. She's won the Scottish National Championship 7 times in women's doubles, 5 times in mixed doubles. Commonwealth Games semi-finalist as well in the mixed a couple of years ago in Birmingham. And their big win was that quarter-final where they took down the number 2 seeds, Vestergaard and Bush, in straight games in only 35 minutes. So they've obviously been playing right at the top of their form this week.
Ready to play.
And hopefully it'll give us a tight and entertaining mixed doubles final. Stephen Ong, as mentioned, is the man in the umpire's chair. He's from Malaysia, and he will be supported by Swiss service judge Renner Unt. She actually called quite a few service faults yesterday, serving too high. So they have been warned, this quartet. Stand by then for the umpire introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Alexander Dunn and Julia MacPherson, Scotland. And on my left, Jesper Toft and Emily Magelund, Denmark. Emily Magelund to serve to Alexander Dunn. Level, play.
So first shuttle hit in anger on finals day here in Saarbrücken. Well,
Unsighted.
First point, first challenge. In fact, it was unsighted because you saw Toft put his arm in the air. He wanted a challenge, but actually the decision was made for him because the umpire had the player directly in his line of sight, so couldn't see the shuttle landing, whether it was on the line or beyond it. And it was good.
Service over, 1-love.
That one has gone long. But I think that's the kind of rally we're going to be in for here this afternoon. A lot of subtle touches and angles and deflections. I think this has got all the makings of a good final. Well, there was just a bit of confusion, wasn't there? I think Alexander Dunn was so concerned with making sure that MacPherson didn't play that, he kind of lost his concentration, took his eye off the shuttle.
Play.
Early example of the power of Jesper Toft from the back of the court. Just let him get anywhere inside that back line, and he is seriously dangerous. Wasn't that bad a clear, actually, from MacPherson, but you can see where he is. You give him a metre or so inside that back line, spells trouble. Good defence that from MacPherson. Deserve the point for that alone.
Service over.
Took the full brunt of that Toft jump smash. Yeah, well played, Dunn. It was very short. All he had to do was concentrate on getting the right angle. Didn't have to go anywhere near the lines. Bit of a gift, truth to tell.
Service over. 4-3. Shuffle. Service over. 4-0. Service over.
I think that was left more in hope than expectation by the Scots. Excellent anticipation from Dunn. He was all over that.
Service over. 5-0.
Rather advertised the serve, and it was picked off
Service over.
unceremoniously.
6-5. Service over. 6-0.
Well, short, sharp points, just 5 minutes for the 12 points we've played. MacPherson again, fantastic block. Well, it was a terrific rally. Pity it ended with an error, because all four covered themselves in glory in that exchange.
7-6.
Interesting that 23 shots is the longest rally of the match so far. Really have been quick points up to now.
Eight, 6.
Reacted well to leave that. First time there's been a 3-point deficit on that scoreboard.
Jesper? 10-6.
Well, it's one of the first mistakes that Alexander Dunn has made, to be fair. So a little bit of daylight here for the Danes on the scoreboard. Oh, nice touch. And a 5-point lead at the mid-game break. Came out of nowhere. They won the last 5 points. 6-all it was. 11-6 it is now.
helt ud på den forhånd, så kommer krydseren, ikke? Ja.
11-6. Play. Service over, 7-11.
Well, he doesn't miss many like that, whether it's a full-blooded smash or whether he's trying to deceive.
8-11.
Well, first 3 points
9-11.
since that mid-game break have gone to the Scots. Got themselves right back into this.
Nine, 11.
That's a good call. I think it was
Service over.
Magelund that just
12,
yelled out to
9.
Toft to let that go. It's the right move. Well placed. Not just about power with the big man.
13-9. Play.
Made that as well.
14-9. Service over, 10-14.
Came at MacPherson so quickly she couldn't control it.
Service over.
It's an awkward height to
15,
adjust
10.
her racket.
Quick. Service over. 11.
Some
15.
enthusiastic Scots in the crowd. Gave that a bit of a whoop, bit of encouragement for those two. Much more proactive from MacPherson that time.
12, 15. Service over. 16, 12.
There's one criticism you might make of Dunn and MacPherson so far. Some of their serves have been very easily dealt with by the Danes.
Fault. Service over.
But they're hanging in.
13, 16. Fourteen, 16. Jesper.
He's played that shot 3 or 4 times and very
Service
effectively.
over. 17,
Just places
14.
it down the line. Dunn and MacPherson rather marooned where they were on the court. And again, that time it was Magelund.
18, 14.
It was just as accurate as her partner's winner had been one rally earlier. I think the Danish coaches a little more comfortable in their seats with a 4-point lead. And the winning line in sight now in this opening game for those two.
19, 14.
That's right in the zone, wasn't it, for Toft? Just had to angle it onto that backhand side. Their opponent's court, no problem.
Service over. 15, 19.
Well, he went for a very
16,
acute angle there,
19.
Toft. I actually think one of the shots they played in that point might have been going wide, but obviously, if you have a doubt, you have to play it, or you should play it. So big point this, I think. If they can get it to 19-17, Dunn and MacPherson be right back in this. And they can.
17,
Bit of a snatch that
19.
from Magelund. then.
19.
This is a stirring little comeback from the Scots. (1914) it was, remember. That could be an absolutely pivotal point. Couple of points now to take this opening game for Toft and Magelund.
18.
But the way that Dunn and MacPherson have fought back, I don't think they'll be taking anything for granted here, those two.
Service over.
It's absolutely fired at
19,
Magelund.
20.
So 1 game point saved. 1 to go for now. Well reached, but that was too good. And they take it 21-19. Enthralling final rally. Just about did enough.
First game
The 2 games, and they lead. 1 game to love.
21-19.
Så jeg gør slet ikke noget, så spiller jeg bare. Men det er også klart vigtigere, især i forhold til det, vi snakker om her. Okay? Så det er mest om at komme på boldene. Ja. Men når vi så ligger og spiller og kommer på boldene, det gør vi, så står vi lidt og venter, og så får vi lov til at spille foran os igen. Jeg kan også godt tænke mig, at vi kommer med nogle gange. Ja. Så skal du bare tænke på den tid. Okay?
Jeg lige trykker, så kommer op og trykker helt ned.
Det handler om at committe dig til det, ikke? Men det handler også om at committe sig til det næste, når du så kommer på det. Du skal lige have en svipper på ham også i år. Ja. Ja, okay, bue på. Vi skal ikke stoppe med at svippe nu, fordi han har slået den sidste ned. Nej. Okay? Ja.
Second game, level play. Service over, 1 love.
Well, I had a feeling this match might be a tight encounter. Certainly proved that way in the first game. Dunn and MacPherson playing catch-up. And serves like that will just get the full treatment.
Service over.
From Jesper Toft.
1-0.
Hmm.
2-1.
Cunning. Missed that one though.
Service over. 2-0.
favour returned.
Service over, 3-2. Service over, 3-0.
Excellent shot. Right on the junction of back line and sideline. I think they'll be not unhappy with the way that they played in that opening game, the Scots. Especially the way they really put the Danes under pressure towards the end of it. Just couldn't quite make it count on the scoreboard.
Service over, 4-0.
Well, it wasn't for the want of trying.
Service over, 5-4.
Admire the effort from Toft. Nothing he could do about that.
Emily. Five, 4. Service over, 5-0. Service over, 6-5. Jasper.
Watch that
Service
very
over,
carefully, Magelund, to make sure
6-0.
he find a way to sneak over, and it didn't. Yeah, just too short, and a gift really.
7-6. Change. Seven, 6. Blake. Service ball call too high.
First of the day.
Service
Called
over.
by Dunn.
7-0.
Those perspex blocks you see in front of her there. She looks through. That helps her to gauge the height of the serve. Can't be higher than 115 centimetres. Another service error, though, from the Scots.
8-7.
It's getting costly. And you think the margin of victory in the first game, just a couple of points. And this looks like being potentially just as tight, game 2. That's a fabulous angle from Dunn. Great defence though, Magelund. Well reached. Fantastic rally. Stunning rally. Hugely appreciated as well by the crowd here.
8-0.
Most entertaining exchange of the match so far. Stunning angle that from MacPherson. Left both the Danes on the deck.
Thank you. Jesper, on court.
Not just the longest, but definitely the best.
Eight. Oh.
They really are making a fight of this. Toft on the floor again.
Thank you. Jesper. Jill. Play. Service over. 9-0.
Oh, it's on the line. They're going to challenge, but I'm not sure they're going to get any joy here. That looked like it was definitely on the line.
Jesper, challenges.
Drift might just have brought it back, I fancy. But Hawkeye, for the first time, used for a challenge. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 10-9. Play.
Oh, intercepted.
Service over. 10-0. Fault. Fault.
Fault's called.
Yes. I saw that. I saw the fault.
Well, he's
So it's
absolutely
over.
adamant there.
11-10.
Stephen Ong.
Interval.
It is the interval. Shake of the head from Jesper Toft, and Magelund not happy. Nonetheless, umpire's decision final. 11-10, Dunn and MacPherson.
Hasn't worked. Yeah, so I'm just don't get it too hard. You just go to the end. Just make sure you try to get the out there early, and then they don't have time. Like also when we have to lift, keep the lift super flat. Like even if the first one is high, like make the second one flat, and then break it forward, just come flat.
11-10. Play.
One thing about that controversial point just before
10.
the mid-game break, work in two ways for the Danes. Either kind of stays in the back of your mind and you get a feeling of injustice, or you use it as a form of motivation. We'll see which one is the case.
Fault. Service over. 11-12.
That's a good leave. Excellent rally again.
12-0. Alexander Dunn challenges, call out.
Well, a challenge from the Scots. Did look like it had just drifted wide of the sideline. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So 3 points in a row for the Danes, but still
13,
very, very
12.
tight. The second game.
Play. Service over. 13-0.
Again, very harshly dealt with.
Service over.
Taking a liking to
14,
Dunn serve.
13.
Very, very quick to see that opportunity, Magelund.
15-13.
Could almost see as she sensed where that was going to go. There. And then just snapped away the backhand.
Service foul call, too high.
Well, it's not going to help her mood.
Service over.
Second time that
14-15.
has called a service fault. Toft absolutely screamed at his partner to let that go. She couldn't have
Service
not heard.
over. 16-14.
He is really fired up here.
Service over. 15-16.
shot from Magelund, well adjusted. Well, they've done brilliantly to win that point, because they were big underdogs midway through the rally.
Service over, 6-17-15.
Real piece of ingenuity from Amelie Magelund in the middle of that exchange. Again, the power of Toft, and Dunn couldn't control it.
18-15.
And are they coming on strong again? Just at the right time here, the Danish pair. Looks like it.
19-15.
Well, they're challenging. I mean, it's interesting because Magelund didn't look interested at all. And I think Toft just wants to use this as a little break to have a word. Because I don't think they're going to win this challenge. And he knows that. Magelund was just getting ready to play the next point, and she saw her partner's hand go up in the air. Hawkeye is duty-bound to check it.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
Whether that little break initiated by the challenge is going to work in the Danes' favour or not. Well, maybe it has. Maybe he knew what he was doing all along. 4 championship points for Toft and Magelund. That will do. 21-16 in the second game. It's a second World Tour title this year for the Danish pair. A hugely entertaining contest, played in a great spirit. But it's Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund who triumph here and take down the mixed doubles title in Saarbrücken.
Match won by Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund.
Thoroughly enjoyable contest.
21-16.
(21-19), 21-16, 41 minutes, the official match time. So we're going to stay with you here, obviously, for the medal presentation. And they are usually very, very efficient in terms of the speed with which they do this, the organisers here in Saarbrücken. And certainly Dunn and MacPherson did not disgrace themselves at all. Made it an enjoyable final to watch. Almost in some ways summed up the match, didn't it, that final point? Toft from the back of the court, although to be fair, Magelund from the front played a full part. Genuine team effort. That's what it means to win the title. fearsome sight, isn't it? Toft airborne like that. That shuttle comes at you seriously quickly. So you can see that where the lights are on the right-hand side of your screen is our presentation area. We've got a mass of photographers and cameramen waiting for the players to appear. And here they come.
MacPherson und die Sieger in den blauen Trikots, Jesper Toft und Amelie Magelund. Boris Röder und Andreas Sievers, ihr dürft zur Tat schreiten. Präsente und Preisgeld überreichen. Andreas Sievers beginnt mit den Zweitplatzierten der Paarung aus Schottland.
So the runners-up medals to Alexander Dunn and Julian MacPherson of Scotland. 5,950 ranking points as well, which will be very handy for those two. And the runner-up Czech, just shy of $8,000 US.
Ein bisschen Enttäuschung spielt da auch mit, wenn man im Finale steht, willst du das gewinnen, ist nicht gelungen. Somit geht Platz 1 an Dänemark. Bitte schön. Ja, nochmal ein Applaus.
And the champions here this week in the mixed doubles, Jesper Toft and Amelie Magelund. Second title of the season after they took down the Canada Open in July. And along with the medals and the gifts, 7,000 ranking points and a check for more than $16,500 US. Total prize money here this week, by the way, $210,000.
Give us a smile, that's great. So. Das war der Auftakt. Es gibt doch noch ein Siegerfoto. Natürlich nur die Spielerinnen und Spieler. Pardon.
So the snappers will take a few more photos. You'll see in newspapers and magazines and online. Probably more online these days, to be honest. So now they've won a Super 300 and a Super 500, Toft and Magelund. Wonder whether we'll see them reach even further glories next season. He's almost a full foot taller, Toft. But this was a genuine team effort. They've been excellent all week. And I think if you beat the #1 seeds and then go on to lift the title, no one can say you don't deserve it. So we say well done to those two, or those four really, because Dunn and MacPherson played a full part. So up next, it's the history-making match, Toma Junior Popov against his brother Christo in the men's singles final in a couple of minutes. What a warm welcome back to finals day here at the 2024 Hylo Open. Moving on to the first of our singles finals. It's the men's singles, and it is a family affair. Toma Junior Popov, the elder brother, against his younger sibling, Christo. They've only met once before, professionally that is. I'm sure they've had any number of practice games between each other, but this is when it really counts.